A few years ago, the Boy Scout troop I belonged to wanted to go on a 50-mile trip in order to get our 50-miler award. The requirements for the award are to take a 50-mile trip either on foot on a trail or on the waterways in canoes. The 50 miles must be covered over a minimum of 5 consecutive days, and over the course of the trip, the unit must complete 10 hours of service projects. These could include trail maintenance or environmental cleanup or campsite maintenance if there are established campsites. We went 50 miles down the Connecticut River, and our service project was garbage cleanup. There are many boat launching sites that we would stop at on the way to get rid of what we had collected so far, and arrange for the garbage to be disposed of properly. The trash was all stuff we saw along the river or on the shore that had been dumped. The bulkiest items we would grab were tires, and many were dragged out of the Connecticut River that week. We couldn't get every tire we found, but every few miles down the river everybody unloaded their canoes to make room to grab more. Since this trip took place over the course of several days, we camped out on islands usually. There would be established campsites on those islands that we would make improvements to, or to clean up as part of the service project. At the last of these campsites, an island near Dartmouth College had a nice cabin to stay in, and we were only a half-mile away from the last boat landing and the end of our 50-miler. With such nice accommodations, and everyone pretty tired from the whole trip, it was a relief not to have to set up a campsite that last night. That morning, as we were all getting ready to leave the island and wrap up our trip, I made a last-minute stop at the outhouse. I had something on my shoe and went around the corner to stomp my foot off, and I had stomped my foot right where a ground wasp nest was. As I had been stung so many times, immediately afterwards I felt a little loopy. Thankfully, it was only half a mile to the end of our trip, and after as much canoeing as we had accomplished before that, we were packed up and headed home before I knew it.